Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. Just recently, Belle Tress launched 8 new Balayage colors, and I've got 3 of them. I wanted to show you. My 3 Balayage colors are on Sugar Rush. The 8 colors are available on 3 of the styles from Belle Tress. One is Sugar Rush. The other one is Maxwella, if I'm not mistaken, and if I am, I'll put it on the side. And the last one is Pure Honey. Sugar Rush is a straight style. All 3 wigs have a full monofilament top and a lace front, and wefted on the sides and the back. As many of you know, Belle Tress runs average to large. I find that Sugar Rush doesn't run as big as some of my other Belle Tress. It fits me. It's a perfect average. I have a 21.75 circumference. And I will have the measurements to Sugar Rush put right here on the side next to me. The colors are absolutely gorgeous. I only purchased 3 of them out of the 8. I thought that I would get the ones that were a little bit different, but there are others. There are darker ones. One of the things that I noticed was on some of the other colors, maybe 1 or 2 other colors, the root was very dark. And I wanted to stay away from that because I know that many do not like or prefer that much darker root. Yes, some do, but it's not everyone's preference. This particular one that I have is coconut brown sugar. This one has the lightest root of the 3. We start out with a light brown root, and this is also the coolest color, I would say, out of all of them, or at least the ones that I have. So we have a cool, it's a light medium brown. They call it an 8. To me, to my eyes, it looks a little lighter. And then we just go and transition all the way till we get to the bottom, which is probably comparable to a number 60 in John Renault. So we have that beautiful transition. We also have some on the front. Now the thing with Sugar Rush, as with I think all of Belle Tress, that these are heat-friendly fibers. So they do require some care, and I'm going to have a video soon on how I take care of my on my heat-friendly fibers. But this is absolutely beautiful. One of the things that I love about Belle Tress is the low density. I mean, we don't have an excessive amount of fibers here. This is very realistic. It's actually probably less than when I wore my hair this long, but you're not going to be able to see the wefts if that is a concern. The other thing with the Belle Tress is that we're not going to find any permatease, or we're going to have minimal permatease. I have yet to come across a Belle Tress that has an excessive amount, or even a medium amount. This particular Sugar Rush, it might have a little bit, tiny little bit right around here, but I think we need it for the style. And because this is a full monofilament top, we can part it any way we want. So if we want to part it down the middle, we are still going to get the illusion of scalp. If you like to part on the right side, you can also do that and still get that illusion of scalp. Before starting wearing wigs, I always would part on the right, and most wigs, I think that it's like 98% of the wigs all have a left-hand part. So I've gotten used to parting on the left, and I just part left off center even if I have a full mono. All right, and we have a beautiful lace front. If you wanted to add some bangs or a fringe, because it has a full mono, we can certainly do that. And as you know, I always show you the coverage. And something that I've got hair right in my face. Something that I'm going to start doing is I'm not going to add any root powder when I show you. And that way you can see exactly where the ear tabs fall. Because I found when I've been editing that when I show you the ear tabs, And where they're falling on me, since I have root powder, you probably can't really tell. So I'm not going to add any root powder in my videos. Just know that when I am wearing my wigs to go out, I am adding root powder, and I just use either the one from Wow or the one from Clairol. I match the root of the wig with, I match my hair with the root of the wig, and that way if it comes up, then you really can't tell. So I just want to show you where they fall. Here's the ear tab. And there are some fibers right on the ear tab. So if you wanted to wear it tucked, you can certainly do that. And as you can see, here is my hairline, and here is the ear tab. If you have a very low hairline, as I do, we add some root powder and matching the root of the wig, and it will conceal that area. The cap edge is not thick, so it blends in very well. If you have some hair loss or you don't have a low hairline, then your ear tab is going to be fine. I personally have gotten used to it, and that's how I conceal them. All right, let me show you Sugar Rush on all sides, and then we'll go into compare with the other colors. As you can see, there's a beautiful transition coming down. And the same with the back. Nice low density. Very, very realistic. Because this has such a nice length, there are a number of ways to wear it. If you want to wear a low ponytail, I don't have any other clips, but that way you get the idea. If you want to wear it half up and half down, I'm not doing anything fancy here, as you can tell. I just want to give you some ideas of what you could do with it. We can do that, and that looks really pretty. As you can see, this area right up here is a little shorter, so we can wear it half up and half down. You can wear it an updo if you want to do that. And because it's heat friendly, if you want to add some curls, that can be done as well. Add a headband. All right, the one I'm going to show you now is Sugar Plum. We have an auburn root, and this one probably has the most dramatic transition from one color to the other. We have that auburn root that almost looks, I don't want to say it looks purple, but it does have a plum tinge to it, to my eyes. And then we transition to a pure white. For those of you that are familiar with some of the other Belle Tress color, this would be a marshmallow blonde that we have here on the ends. But it transitions beautifully, and we have a very dramatic contrast between the very cool ends of this almost pure white with a little bit of maybe I don't want to say it's pink, but it transitions beautifully. And then we have that dramatic contrast between the pure white, which is cool, and then we have the warm auburn on top. And on Sugar Plum, we're going to have the same type of effect as we do on coconut brown sugar. We're going to have these lighter fibers framing the face, and I'll put it on in just a moment. This is the other Balayage color that I have, and this is Almond Caramel. This is the warmest one that I have. We have an auburn root, very similar to the one from Sugar Plum, and then what happens is we transition down into a beautiful caramel blonde. There's a little bit of an ashy blonde just to give it some dimension, but we really don't have that much, and we have the lighter fibers right in the front. Since I have Almond Caramel right here, I'm going to go ahead and show you the cap. We have that full monofilament cap, extended felt covered ear tabs, bra strap adjusters, a non-extended nape, and we do have a stretchy cap. But like I said, these aren't as stretchy as some of the other, at least my samples are not as stretchy as some of my other Belle Tress. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed this review of Sugar Rush in 3 of the Balayage colors. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.